5, it's 1st and 10. Well run with Hhhhgggg. And he drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now, faking the give. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane. And it sets up 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. One to Waller. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 33 yards. Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Brooks. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Panthers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side, and incomplete. He was trying to give that one to Darren Waller. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
On 4th down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Off the play fake, here's Altmaier. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd down, here's Altmaier. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
That's going to be caught, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Cannot connect with Teteroa McMillan, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers will open up a 9-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. On 2nd down, Altmaier. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
22 yards.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
On play action, it's Altmaier. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nick Scorton. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Throwing on 2nd down. Altmaier taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard
1st and 10
line.
now from the 36. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Hill drops to throw. He'll let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. 17 yards on that connection.
gain of
It's good
17
for a
yards.
Panther first down.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Tyleek Williams is there on the stop.
34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane. And it sets up 4th down.
Fitzgerald on for the Panther field goal. A 51-yard
Another one
attempt.
through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Panthers add on to their lead. So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing. Altmaier. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. No problem there on the extra point. And the Panthers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Altmaier. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing on 1st down, Altmaier. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. So play caller's dream, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
To throw is Altmaier. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to find Lad McConkey.
2nd down and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Lions.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down, 8 yards to go.
14-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Now Altman. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. The Lions called their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll go. Here's Altman. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on
And here
down.
we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And they're not going to try to snap it. That'll be enough for this, and we'll bring the first half to a close.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Pass intended for Williams. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Throwing is Altman. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That is hard.
Touchdown, Detroit.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jack Fox to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now, faking the give. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. And that will lead to a second down. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
In punt formation for Carolina.
The punter Martin out there as he kicks it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. It's Jalen Phillips getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
3rd and long. That is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mary.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 9. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Brooks. Oh, a loose football. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, win in the NFL. Protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
2nd and 10. shotgun. It's Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the gun, it's Goff. That's taken in left side by Smith. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
And the Lions first down.
Here's Goff. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up second down.
On the coverage.
He'll go up top with this one. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. Contact as he delivered it there. The pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane. And it sets up fourth down. So on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Right side, that is Brazel. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Gain of 9.
So, from the 37, here's second and a yard. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up third down.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Handoff, running left is Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Over the middle. He's got Leggett. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. He pulls it in around the 5. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Both
off
teams
for
ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game, and they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield, and you can see a little...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Throwing now on third and long. He's going to take a shot downfield. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's going to look downfield once again. To the sideline, it is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Turnover on downs.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, no! Chance to get rid of that under the heavy rush. He doesn't and goes down.
10-yard loss.
It'll bring up second and long.
At the 49-yard line.
He'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
16 yards on the play.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Good snap. Good hold.
Makes the score
Good
Panthers
kick.
29.
And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. You find yourself down big, it's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And now for a 2nd time, he loses the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Jack Campbell in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
Brings up
2nd and long coming up.
24-yard line.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
A gain of 13 on the play.
On 4th down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Williams in motion. Here's Gibbs. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. One more time, they tried Gibbs. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
And this not going to work at all. Dive, get what he can. We're going to lose yardage on this play.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. but now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on down.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
1 yard gain.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers.
7-yard line.
And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg